keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath on a basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And a pleasant good Thursday afternoon from Valley City State University. This is day number 2 of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament, where today we have 4 games slated for you, starting with the Consolation Semifinals featuring the Enderlin Eagles going up against the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Then the other Consolation Semi, roughly at 4:30, will be Richland and the Northern Cass Junior Varsity Club. At 6, it's the Northern Cass Varsity Squad going up 2 on this season. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get you set for the starting lineups and the opening tip and recap what happened earlier on Tuesday again on the 4 matchups and get you slated for what will be a game-ending tournament coming up here a little bit later on, just over 24 hours from now once we get to the Barnes County Girls Basketball Championship game. We'll continue on our pregame show after this from Valley City.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
Let's recap what happened earlier in the tournament back on Tuesday in the opener. Northern Cass over Enderlin 62-32 in the contest for the Eagles. One player in double digits, Aspen Schlecht with 10 points, but coming off the bench and having a nice performance was Karina Olsen with 6 points and 2 rebounds on 2 of 4 shooting from the floor for the Enderlin Eagles. For Northern Cass, they were paced by Hayden Crockett with 29 points. The big difference in that particular contest was points in the paint, where Northern Cass outscored Enderlin 44-15. Then for the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood against Valley City, the Highlanders got up by 19 in the third quarter, only to see a 13-0 run by the Warbirds. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood had their chances in the fourth quarter to tie or possibly take the lead. They got it down to 1 possession, but can never take the advantage or take the lead. The Warbirds in that game with 2 players in double digits. Emerson Johnson with a really nice performance on 6 of 12 shooting from the floor. 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 steals. And Valerie Mendoza had 11 points in her own right. For the Valley City Junior Varsity team, Katie Birchall had 19 points and was one of 3 Highlanders in double digits. And then the evening portion of the bracket featured the Maple River Raiders with a 57-20 win over Richland. Violet Richmond with 12 points in the win for the Maple River Raiders. Then Lemoore-Litchfield Marion, they fended off the Central Cass Junior Varsity Club 44-33. The Lobos led by Tessa Rasmussen with 17 points, and Nora Delabar, she had 13 points here for the Central Cass JV team. So taking a look at what the bracket will be tomorrow, just over 24 hours from now, we'll get our coverage underway for the 7th place game at 3 o'clock. The Consolation Championship will follow at 4:30. The winner of this game will play for 5th. The loser of this game will play for 7th. Then the third place game will be at 6, with the championship to follow at 7:30. And then in our championship coverage, we will have the all-tournament team. The free throw champ will be announced, that and more still to come a little bit later on once we get to that proverbial, again, championship game. Also tonight on yourliveevent.com for some more high school basketball. Go to our website or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ada Borup West against Cass Lake Bena in Minnesota boys hoops. That's a good one. In Class A, number 6 ranked Ada Borup West at number 2 ranked Cass Lake Bena. That'll be at 7:30 roughly here later tonight. More against Aiken in girls basketball. And then down in Lisbon in a Class A tilt, it's the season opener for the Central Cass Squirrels going up against the Lisbon Broncos, who are 1-1. So that, again, North Dakota Class A girls basketball later tonight roughly at 7:30 for the opening tip between the Broncos and the Squirrels. You can check out our complete rundown throughout the month of December by going to our website again of yourliveevent.com. And if you missed any of our coverage from earlier back on Tuesday, simply go there to watch games, our broadcast archive channel. You can check out all 4 games back from Tuesday. We'll take a quick break. We come back after this, let you know some players to watch out for ahead of the starting lineups and the opening tip today here from Valley City. It's the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com.
Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in Lemoore and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in Lemoore or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
As we continue on our pregame show here today from Valley City, some of the players to watch out for just from the first game back on Tuesday night. Some of those squads for Phil French's Enderlin Eagles. Aspen Schlecht is someone who can be a dead ringer from the outside. She had 2 3-pointers, also 4 from the free throw line. They were looking for a nice balance, even off the bench. Karina Olsen, as we mentioned, with 6 points for the sophomore guard. Then you take a look, if a Mackenzie Wall, a Michaela Wall can hit some shots, all of a sudden the Eagles become that much more dangerous from the outside. They shot well from the land of 3 early in the first half, going 5 of 10 against Northern Cass. Then Then they went 0 of 6 in the second half to go 5 of 16 shooting from the three-point line against the Northern Cache Jaguars. But for the Eagles, if they can hit 8-9 threes in any particular game, they get to the line. If they can do some things well, and Coach French knows that they might not be the tallest team, but if they can score in transition, that'll be some of the things that Enderlin will try to do here today against the Warbirds. For Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, very patient in the half court against the Valley City Highlanders, and that patience has allowed them to get to the free throw line where they went 14 of 20 from the stripe against the Highlanders back on Tuesday. They hit 5 threes as well for the Warbirds. Valerie Mendoza had 2 of them, and Emerson Johnson had 2 of them. Those two can definitely put the ball in the hoop, and then you have Olivia Frolik who can get shot out of a cannon and get coast to coast really quickly for the Warbirds. For the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds, they might have interior presence play here today. We'll see if Summer Steinhaus and Dotson-Rod can get some post touches and utilize their size in a good way for the Warbirds offensively, maybe with those second and third chance opportunities, and defensively making it more of a one and done kind of situation against the Enderlin Eagles. The Warbirds, this is game number 4 for them of the season. Same thing for the Enderlin Eagles. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood so far averaging 54 points per contest, while defensively giving up 44. Their season high is against the Ellendale Cardinals, where they scored 55 points. They had 51 against the Highlanders back on Tuesday. For the Enderlin Eagles, averaging 38 points per game, while defensively giving up 59 points. The Warbirds, their season high is against South Border in the 70s. For the Enderlin Eagles, their season high is 55 against Ellendale. The Enderlin Eagles averaging 38 points per game, while defensively giving up 55 points per contest. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get you slated for more of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament, a little bit of the history look from the free throw champs to also who's won it in the last couple of seasons, that and more before the starting lineups and the opening tip today from Valley City. It's the 2023 Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
As we dive into some of the history here of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament, the 78th annual here in Valley City. Some of the past free throw champs from the last couple of years from the Enderlin Eagles. 2 years ago, Genevieve Gruba, Chloe Wetch last season. In 2020-2021, there was no Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament. And you take a look at some most recently from past free throw champs from the Enderlin Eagles. Miranda Scramstead won it back-to-back years in 2015 and 2016. Enderlin also won it with Krista Theolgis in 2011 and 2010. Mackenzie Hamry from the Enderlin Eagles was the past free throw champ. The first one, Grace Bevins from Rogers back in 1955 doing the free throw champ, where you get 25 free throws. And from there, it's a matter of who shot the best percentages. If you made them all, you missed one, you missed two. And if you do have a tie, they will have a free throw off a little bit, where instead of shooting 25, you shoot 10 and you go from there. On the past team champions, it's been Lemoore-Lidgerwood Marion's tournament to lose in recent years, Maple River snapped a streak of 6 consecutive seasons that the Lobos won the Barnes County girls basketball tournament. So last couple of teams to win this particular tournament last season, again, Maple River, which they have a chance to defend their title later tonight, going up against Wyndmere-Lidgerwood trying to get into the championship. The Lobos from 2015 to 2021 won it 6 consecutive years. Again, no tournament with COVID year in 2020. Sargent Central, the Cadets, before they became part of the Sargent County Co-op, won it in 2014. Maple Valley won it 3 straight years prior to that. And in 2010, Valley City won it. Northern Cass was the champs in 2009. The very first champion going back to 1924, it's Litchville. And then Grand Prairie won it in 26 and 27. Pillsbury was able to win the championship as well. So that's a little bit look of the history from yesteryear here of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament. The individual point record was close to being broken. Riley Nudell has 98 points back in 2015 for Maple Valley against Finley Sharon Hope Page. Hayden Crockett had 29 against the Enderlin Eagles yesterday, or on Tuesday, excuse me. So we'll take a look at some of those records if it does particularly get close to being broken in this particular day 2 of day 3 of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament. Then circle your calendars for the boys tournament, as that'll get underway the first couple of days in January. January 4th, 5th, and 6th, that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's what everything is going to come down to on the boys' side. All the same teams are in it. You add Barnes County North, so the Central Cass, Northern Cass JV girls squad that would make up the boys. Again, with Barnes County North not having a girls varsity team this season, they'll be in it though on the boys side. Valley City Junior Varsity will be in it from the boys side as well, and Mayport CG will be coming down to take the place of Northern Cass, but that'll be a little bit later on. Weather outside today is perfect. We could be playing on the blacktop tomorrow. Fingers crossed that weather allows us to get everything in. I know, depending on what forecast you're looking, maybe a ½ inch, 2 to 3 inches in certain areas. So we'll see if tomorrow the winter weather does come into an impact. Last year, when you're driving to or from Valley City, you had to go through fog one day, you had ice the next, and then you had snow the next day. So far, we've been pretty fortunate with the Mother Nature route of getting to and from the respective basketball contests. Again, after the conclusion of this one with the Enderlin Eagles and the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, we will get to Richland and Northern Cass JV. That'll be roughly at 4:30. Then in the semifinals, it'll be Northern Cass against Valley City Highlanders, the Junior Varsity Club for Valley City, roughly at 6. And at 7:30, it'll be the Raiders of Maple River going up against Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Our coverage gets underway at this same time then tomorrow for the 7th place game in our first of 4 broadcasts here from Valley City. The Enderlin Eagles 0-3 on the season, going up against the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, who sit at 1-2. That does it for our pregame show. When we come back after this, starting lineups and the opening tip from Valley City here from the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
Head to rjbroadcasting.com and get your free copy, The Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the Winter Sports Guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
The
dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere.
Wyndmere Auto, not just your auto parts service and repair shop, but your locally owned hardware store and so much more. Wyndmere Auto is your fast ag sprayer dealer with new in-stock sprayers. Also on hand, 3,000 to 5,000 gallon storage tanks. For the largest inventory of Alto's lawnmowers, Wyndmere Auto is where it's at. Enjoy the convenience of zero-turn radius mowing with enhanced durability and stability. Wyndmere Auto is now hiring a truck mechanic. For more details, give them a call at 701-439-2259.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
As we come back here, taking a look at our starting lineups first for the visitors on our scoreboard, brought to you in part by Bank North. That is the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. They'll go like this. Valerie Mendoza, a 5'6" sophomore guard, 11 points and 3 steals in their loss back on Tuesday. Olivia Froelich, the 5'4" senior guard with 9 points and 4 rebounds on Tuesday afternoon. Summer Steinhaus, the 5'8" junior forward, 7 points and 6 rebounds so far here in the tournament. Emerson Johnson, the 5'10" junior guard with 18 points and 6 steals. She also had 2 threes for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. And then Samantha Dotson-Rod, the 5'10" junior forward with 2 points and 5 boards. So Mendoza, Froelich, Steinhaus, Johnson, and Dotson-Rod, the Warbirds under the guidance of Rylan Gutzmer in his second season here for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. We turn our attention now to the Eagles of Enderlin, head coached by Philip French, or Phil. He goes by both in his third year. For the Eagles, they'll roll like this. Michaela Wall, the junior guard, also going to be in the backcourt is Caitlin Maggio. Maggio, a sophomore guard with 3 points and 2 rebounds back on Tuesday against Northern Cass. Eve Chamberlain, the freshman forward, had 6 points and 7 rebounds on Tuesday afternoon. Aspen Schlecht with a team-high 10 points and 2 rebounds for the junior guard. And Mackenzie Wall, the senior forward, with 5 points and 4 rebounds. Again, a pair of Walls, Michaela and Mackenzie, Chamberlain, Maggio, and Schlecht here for the Enderlin Eagles. Our officials here today, Kirk Olson, also with Eric Peterson and Lance Lukes, our 3-man officiating crew here in this one. 4 8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock. As we get you ready to roll, as the Enderlin Eagles and the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood slated to tip off game number 1 of 4 here today from Valley City for the 78th annual Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament. Warbirds out in their black uniforms with gold numerals and lettering with Warbirds across the front. Enderlin in their white uniforms with black lettering and orange numerals here with Enderlin across the front. Opening tip is going to be won by the Warbirds. Enderlin, we saw man pressure defense, a little 2-3 zone as well against Northern Cass, as the Warbirds banging their way down right to the paint for an and one right off the bat for Emerson Johnson. Johnson with a 3-point opportunity. Foul comes across on Aspen Schlecht, her first and the team's first. And as we alluded to in our pregame, and then we'll say this is going to be actually on the ground, but as we said in our pregame, this is going to be an opportunity for the Warbirds with their size potentially to get on the interior and try to attack the paint. Emerson Johnson will handle the basketball as this will be whipped around. Ball goes to the baseline. Jumper on the way, going to be off the mark. No rebound, though, by Steinhaus. Put back, can't get it to go on. A rebound eventually here from the Enderlin Eagles with Wall. Wall will handle it in the front court. She takes a couple hard dribbles right-hand side as they're looking to reverse it now to Aspen Schlecht. Schlecht will handle it here at the top of the key. Leaves it now between the rings to Michaela Wall. Wall on the left-hand side. Left wing to Maggio. Maggio gives it back to the top. Opportunity here for Chamberlain. Back to Wall. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Looking for Schlecht at the left wing. Aspen might have to create a shot here with 2-1. Gets it off before the buzzer does, and this one will be a shot clock violation. So turnover on the Enderlin Eagles. As the Warbirds here will have Johnson. As now this one will go to Olivia Froelich. Froelich in the front court. And that'll be a turnover here for the Warbirds, their first of the contest. So both teams for the Enderlin Eagles back-to-back games to play at that 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You get out of school early, similar to what you might see in a district potential tournament. The Warbirds playing at 4:30 on Tuesday. So getting out of class a little bit earlier today, getting home hopefully a little bit earlier time, though, in their own right, and quick turnaround for tomorrow. Into this tournament, not all about trying to win 3 consecutive games, but get used to what a tournament setting is going to feel like with 3 games in 4 days, and how can you win 2, if you will, with districts, as that's off the backboard, good for 2. Chamberlain with the opening 2 points on our Bank North scoreboard. Mendoza leaves it. Johnson thought about a 3, going hard down the paint, throws it up, and we might have a foul before the shot, and we will. Foul will come across here on Maggio, her first, team second. But this particular tournament is finding ways to win 2 games in 3 days, very similar to a district tournament, to try to find yourself. And we'll have a technical foul here on the Enderlin Eagles. This technical foul will be on Mackenzie Wall, her first, and it will be Kirk Olson, Lance Lukes, and again, Aaron Peterson will talk it over to see if this was, as the ball got thrown into play, double check to see that there's free throws upcoming with the possession, or if this was off the particular ball, as they will converse and chat through this one here. But again, if you win 2 out of 3 particular games here in this tournament, similar to what you need to do in a district setting to find yourself to get to a regional tournament and advance your season in the month of February here for Class B girls basketball, as both teams will be a District 1 squad, and it will be 2 free throws upcoming for the Warbirds, and they'll get the ball right back as well. So Summer Steinhaus will go to the free throw line, where she was 5 of 8 from the stripe back on Tuesday. Free throw opportunity for Summer is up, and it's good. First technical foul of the tournament, free throw attempt number 2. Here for Steinhaus is good as well. So Warbirds tie this one up at 2 apiece at the 5:41 mark on our Bank North scoreboard. Must have been just something that was said there, or potentially for Mackenzie Wall, maybe trying to grab the basketball while she was out of bounds. Regardless, it's a technical. 2 free points essentially for the Warbirds, and they get the ball back. Ball out of play, though, and this will be a turnover here for the Warbirds. So the Enderlin Eagles only give up 2 points then on that particular drive. We're tied at 2, and we'll see what the offenses can bring here in the opening couple minutes from Valley City. Enderlin, handoff here to Aspen Schlecht. Warbirds will continue on the man pressure defense. Emerson Johnson guarding Schlecht. Dribble pullback 3-pointer off the heel of the rim. Wall trying to chase this one down. It will be out of bounds towards the Warbirds. So Warbirds trying to get to 2-2 on the season with a win here today for the Enderlin Eagles, looking to get to 1-3. But as much as these games matter for the proverbial media polls out there, at the end of the day, these 3 games are just finding ways to get better, both from an individual but the team portion, as we'll have a foul on the floor on Michaela Wall. It'll be her first, and you look up now, it'll be double bonus from here on out moving forward for the Warbirds. 4th team foul here in the 2 minutes and 49 seconds of this first quarter. Emerson Johnson going hard to the paint, this time able to finish for 2. Emerson with 2 of the 4 points now for the Warbirds, who take their first lead of the contest. Caitlin Maggio, dribble hand up between the circles here to Wall. Mackenzie backing her defender down, finds Michaela around the horn. Schlecht leaves it right-hand side, and that'll be eventually a turnover with Summer Steinhaus. For the Warbirds, they bring it in the front court, as they will handle it here to the right wing on the dribble enter by Froelich. Mendoza, top of the key. So the Warbirds with a lot of flex offense. Back on Tuesday against Valley City. Johnson spinning on the inside, unable to get the shot to go. Gets the tip to Mendoza, shot no. And there will be a jump ball, and Wall is tied up with it with Johnson in the arrow. This time will favor the Enderlin Eagles. Karina Olsen, the sophomore guard, will come into the game here for Enderlin as Aspen Schlecht will check out. Both teams early, just trying to find a little bit of pace and rhythm here offensively in the opening couple of minutes. As this will go right-hand side. With it, handoff. This will be with Maggio. Maggio doubled up, and we'll have a foul, or do we have a jump ball? One official had the jump, the other had the foul. They'll say it's a jump ball, and the arrow will go towards the Warbirds. So right now on the scoreboard, they got Aspen Schlecht with 2 fouls. We have her down with 1, but the main scores table says 2. She has 2, so that's why Aspen Schlecht came out of the game here with 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Warbirds with Steinhaus, leave it left-hand side, Froelich. Froelich driving hard into the paint, opens up a little bit, kisses one off the window for 2. Olivia Froelich becomes a third different Warbird into the scoring column here as they lead it 6-2. So 2 points to start for the Eagles, matched by 6 consecutive here from Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Wall leaves it right-hand side. McKenzie, this would help. 3, got it. Mackenzie Wall with her second triple of the tournament, her first on this Thursday afternoon, and the Warbirds see that lead shrink down to 1. Steinhaus. Here comes the drive. She throws it up, and that's going to be a foul. Olsen could be the guilty party here. And it is. Olsen will pick up her first. As we mentioned, it's 2 shots no matter what moving forward for the rest of this first quarter for the Warbirds. As Summer Steinhaus goes back to the free throw line. Free throw opportunity is up, and it's good. So Steinhaus right now with 2 opportunities this time. Made the first. Second free throw is going to be short, and a foul here on Emerson Johnson. Her first, team's first. Good box out underneath by Mackenzie Wall, the senior forward, as the Warbirds have the advantage. Tied at 2 at the 5:41 mark, and now the Warbirds have that 2-point lead. In the front court, this one will go with Maggio, right-hand side for the Enderlin Eagles. Ball screen coming here is Karina Olsen. Nice little pass to Chamberlain. Extra fine. Wall. Can she do it again? Yes, sir. Good offense leads to an open 3. Mackenzie Wall with back-to-back triples as the Eagles take an 8-7 advantage. Wall went for the steal. Johnson finds a teammate left baseline here. Dotson rod back to Johnson. This for the lead. Oh, the offenses are heating up. Emerson Johnson now with 5 here for the Warbirds. Well, it took about 4.5 minutes, but since we've reached about that 3:30 mark, both teams are starting to hit some jumpers here. Man pressure defense. Wall takes the ball. Screen, drive, and kick action. Left-hand side goes Olsen, but she traveled with the basketball. A good run from both of these squads here in the last couple of moments. Taylor Buckholtz, the 5'6" senior forward, back into the game for the Warbirds. Buckholtz with 4 points and a rebound so far here in this tournament for Ryland Gutzmer. Enderlin going a little zone defense now at 2-3 soft zone. Trying to take away those opening lanes into the paint. Johnson wants to shoot a 3 and get him out of it. Off the heel of the rim, no. Rebound, put back Johnson off the front iron. A third time for Steinhaus is good. Summer Steinhaus with 5 points and a handful of rebounds for the Warbirds. Under 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Warbirds lead it by 4 on our Bank North scoreboard. Working. For more information on Bank North, go to ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Wall with it, swings it right-hand side to Chamberlain. Chamberlain takes a couple of dribbles on the interior, and she'll get 2 shots coming at the free throw line. Foul will be on Steinhaus, her first and the team's second of the second quarter. And substitutions will be coming in for both clubs. Free throw attempt is up and good here for the Eagles. Now 8 of 11 in this tournament from the free throw line as Penelope Spain comes in here for Enderlin. Well, for the Warbirds, Bryn Williams, the 5'4" junior guard, is slated back into the contest. And Frecking as well. Galley, the 5'6" sophomore guard, as Chamberlain goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Left-hand side, Williams with the basketball. Back to the top of the key to Johnson. Swings it, right wing Steinhaus. Frecking comes across on that little flex cut. Nothing's there. Now to Johnson. Back to Frecking on the baseline. To the right of the key. Looking for it on the interior. Johnson gets doubled. This is going to be a deep two-pointer. No good. Ball goes out of play and towards the Enderlin Eagles. Winner of this game plays the winner of our next one for the Consolation Championship tomorrow afternoon. Richland and Northern Kansas Junior Varsity slated to go next here from Valley City. Enderlin fakes the handoff here with Olsen, gets to the paint, and there's a foul. Olsen will go to the free throw line for free throw attempts 3 and 4 here. Foul comes across on Johnson. That'll be her second in the team's third. So 2 free throws on the way here for Olsen, who went 1 of 2 on Tuesday from the stripe. Free throw opportunity is off the front end. And Olivia Froelich will check back in here for Johnson. Free throw attempts number 2 is off the front iron and will have a lane violation. Will not matter, as the Warbirds will handle the basketball. So far in this quarter, the Eagles with 3 field goals, 2 of them from beyond the arc. While for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, they have 4 field goals, with 1 of them being a 3. But that extra field goal is the difference right now here for the team clad in black. Steinhaus, high post touch, double comes, reverses it now to Froelich. Froelich with the basketball, looking for Steinhaus here, 15 on the shot clock. Frecking to the top of the key, this will go to Buchholz. Buchholz sees the shot clock to 10 and under now. Warbirds with 7. Steinhaus gets into the paint to Frecking. Frecking goes right short corner. They got to get a shot off due. Froelich, top of the key, hits the front iron right to a Warbird, throwing it back up. Bryn Williams. Williams didn't realize she was so open underneath that she had a chance for the putback, but eventually missed. Enderlin, little Euro step down the other way, off the window for Olsen, no. Warbirds now have a chance to beat the horn. Froelich quickly up the floor here for the Warbirds. Clock now to 6, and that'll be an offensive foul with the extension here for Olivia. Froelich will pick up her first and the team's 4th. Enderlin with it in the front court as they handle it with Olsen. Olsen with 2, got to get the shot off before the buzzer does. Off the side of the backboard, and that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. It's the Warbirds 12, the Enderlin Eagles 10 on our Bank North scoreboard here from Valley City.
Lamore Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools, from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickings section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. Lamore Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services Lamore Hardware offers, go online to lamorehardware.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
As we're back here on YourLiveEvent.com from Valley City. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you from the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament, 78th Annual, here from the City of Bridges. And right now, 50 degrees outside. Almost feels bad that we're inside with the weather that we've been having outside. Not sure how much longer that's going to happen, though, here for the next 24 hours. As Ashman Schleck goes hard down the paint, there's going to be a foul here on the Warbirds. We'll see if it's on the floor or in the act of shooting. Foul will come across on the Warbirds here with Dotson-Rod, her first, team's first, and it will be 2 free throws here for Aspen Schlecht. Free throw opportunity for Aspen. First one is off the mark. Now 4 of 5 from the free throw line in the tournament. First quarter play, the Eagles shot 3 of 5 from the floor, but they had 4 turnovers. The Warbirds 4 of 12 shooting from the floor with 3 turnovers in their own right. Enderlin now 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Warbirds, left-hand side, will handle the basketball. Jumper by Mendoza is off the mark, and a rebound here to Maggio. Maggio works with it. Now for the Enderlin Eagles, a chance to take a lead with a bucket. Interior, this goes to the hands of Spain, and a turnover. Summer Steinhaus collects it, leaves it up the floor here to Olivia Froelich. To the top, Mendoza. Mendoza looking for it on the interior, nothing there, back to Froelich. Spain on the closeout, nice backdoor on the find to Mendoza. Just couldn't finish, but no one boxed out Valerie, so she gets it right back. To the top, Buckholtz rips it through, going hard down the paint, off the window, no good, and a rebound here to the Enderlin Eagles. Michaela Wall make that Olsen here in the front court. Karina Olsen with just under 7 minutes to play here in the opening half. Leaves it between the rings, now to Schlecht. Schlecht getting walled off there by Froelich. As they reverse it, left-hand side shot fake by Chamberlain. Chamberlain on the baseline, unable to finish, and a Buckholtz rebound and eventually a jump that'll favor the Warbirds. And this is a District 1 contest, as this would be a regular season game, but with this Barnes County tournament, this counts just as a non-district or non-region contest. Here this season in Class B basketball, 9 teams making up Class B District 1. Warbirds here, reverse it right-hand side to Froelich. Froelich trying to get by her defender, gets the 10, but can't finish. Maggio with a defensive board, and here we go again, a chance for the Enderlin Eagles to take the lead with a bucket. Schlecht to Wall, already has a 3 today. Drive open, Aspen, this from college range 3. Off the back of the rim, no. Mendoza in transition goes to Froelich here. Froelich has a chance, but slows it down now for the Warbirds. Open, Buckholtz right of the key. 3-pointer coming, no. Rebound to Wall. Wall trying to push up the court, does find Schlecht. Schlecht taking a couple dribbles, and will have a foul. This could be the second in as many moments on Froelich, as Schlecht hit the deck hard here. Froelich will pick up the foul, her second, team second of the quarter, as Aspen Schlecht right now is going to be attended to. As we'll have a substitution, as Coach Phil French will come on here with the trainers, and you just hope that it was the wind knocked out here for Aspen. As she takes a look right now, she will be looking at with the trainer, and anytime now, taking a look at the concussion protocol. That's number 1, making sure your head is okay if there's anything there. As Lance Lukes will more than likely have to make a substitution as they take a look at Aspen Schlecht to continue the play, as Michaela Wall will come into the game now for the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin with just 1 point here in the quarter with the 1 of 2 from the free throw line with Schlecht, while the Warbirds are scoreless. So Aspen Schlecht will get looked at here to make sure she's all right. She looks to be pretty good in her own right now, coming behind the Warbirds bench. So again, the substitution coming in for Wall here for the Enderlin Eagles. So at 12-11 now, Warbirds with the advantage with 5:48 left in the first half on our Bank North scoreboard, as the Eagles worse it. Left-hand side, Mackenzie Wall, triple, can't get it to go. Rebound tapped out, it's pinballed around. Frecking will come up with it, then a reach and foul. Caitlin Maggio will pick up the foul here for the Enderlin Eagles. It'll be her second, team's first of the quarter. Take a look at the Warbirds last season, 9-13 in their one-year co-op with the Hankinson Pirates. Second year now, and in this district, they feel like they have a chance to make some noise in their own right here, as this will go to the baseline to Steinhaus. Steinhaus looking for Dotson-Rod off of her hands, as this will go back to Frecking. Open, Froelich, left wing 3-pointer coming off the backboard, no. Long rebound to Mendoza. Mendoza to Frecking in the right baseline, back to Mendoza. Valerie then turns the ball over. This season in District 1 will make up of Maple River, Tri-State, Sargent County, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, Enderlin, Richland, and Hankinson, which have all been part of Region 1 in Class B basketball, but the two new teams will be Oaks and Barnes County North. And then District 1 will go up against District 2, which those teams are the Ellendales, the Kidder Counties, Lytton HMBs of the world a little bit later on to advance to get to state from February into the first week of March in Jamestown. Shot's going to be off the mark. No. Rebound comes down to the Warbirds. Here goes Mendoza the other side of the floor. She gets the ball back right at the key. Extra find to Froelich. Froelich looking for the interior. Just 1 point so far between these two teams in this second quarter. In the opening 3.5 minutes of the quarter, there's a turnover, but we'll have a kick ball. Well, it's been a game of runs, but a game of runs of scoring. In the first handful of minutes back in the first quarter, it was tied at 2 at the 5:41 mark. And then all of a sudden you come back, and then there was a couple of threes that were made, and the offense got going. And then to kind of start this second quarter, very similar to the start of the first, is Chamberlain will come back in for Penelope Spain after the kickball, as they're still looking again at Aspen Schlecht here for the Enderlin Eagles. Open is going to be Mendoza. Left wing triple. Can't get it to go. Rebound here for the Warbirds. Nice box out underneath by Steinhaus. They've had second and third opportunities here today on that offensive board. Warbirds go right-hand side. Frecking leaves it back to Froelich here. Dotson Rod posting up on the interior, but there's a foul, and this will be on the floor as Wall will pick up the foul as Aspen Schlecht is able to come back. So Wall will pick up her second, team's second, as the Warbirds with a fresh 35 get the basketball, trying to find Mendoza, and a turnover. Here goes Mackenzie Wall with it. Wall into the front court. Right-hand side open. Right pocket three. There's going to be a foul in the act of shooting. Caitlin Maggio will go to the line to shoot three. The foul coming across on the follow through with Mendoza. Her first in the team's third. Just got enough of the body there for Mendoza. And now the Enderlin Eagles, their last lead was at 2-0 here in the contest. They have a chance to regain the advantage since the opening moments of the game. Free throw opportunity for Maggio, the first of three, is off the mark. Now a chance to tie here for Enderlin. Free throw opportunity number 2 is up and good. Substitution as Aspen Schlecht is able to return into the game for Olsen. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. It's more than just a bank. It's a community partner that you can always count on. For more information, visit ibanknorth.com. Second one is up and good as well through the phone booth there for Caitlin Maggio, and for the Enderlin Eagles, just their second time today that they've regained the advantage. Warbirds looking to take the lead right back here at the right-hand side. Dodson Rod back to the top of the key. Seen Enderlin go back between a man and a zone defense here, that zone being the 2-3. Good switch on Mendoza. This a deep jumper for the Warbirds off the mark, no, by Steinhaus. A rebound outlet stolen away from Froelich. Froelich bounce past Steinhaus, 10-footer, can't get it to go. A rebound underneath to Chamberlain. And for the Enderlin Eagles right now, a chance to extend their 1 point lead as they have held and pitched a shutout here in the second quarter against the Warbirds. Wall takes the screen, looking for someone on the roll, looking backdoor. Nice find to Aspen Schlecht off the window. Can't finish, and then Aspen picks up the foul. Froelich will come up with the defensive board, and then Aspen picks up the foul. As substitution will be Karina Olsen, as Aspen will pick up her third with 3:10 left to play in the first half. Warbirds will handle it here. We saw the Warbirds do this against the Highlanders back on Tuesday against the Valley City junior varsity team, where the second quarter was not their friend, and for the first couple minutes of the third quarter, then all of a sudden they went on a flurry of a run to go on a 13-0 run, and shots like this out. That's a deep shot there for the Warbirds, and they'll mark that as a three-pointer here for Summer Steinhaus. Make it a deep 2 now, they'll call it, at 14-13. So that was a 2-pointer there for Summer. Chamberlain throws it up, and she'll get fouled. Already has 4 points in the game, has been to the free throw line now 3 and 4 times upcoming. Foul will come across on Dodson-Rod, her second, team's fourth. So both teams with some foul issues right now. For the Warbirds, you have Froelich, Johnson, and Dodson-Rod with 2. For the Enderlin Eagles, 2 for Maggio, 2 for Mackenzie Wallen, 3 for Aspen Schlecht. Dodson-Rod will check out as Taylor Buckholtz will come back in. Second free throw attempt for Enderlin, a chance to tie this game up here late in the first half. Off the front iron, no. Rebound. Well, nearly a jump ball as Froelich is able to give it to a teammate here as Steinhaus making her way to the right baseline. Open, Buckholtz, right wing triple. Got it. Good job by Taylor Buckholtz on the assist as she was able to box out her own defender, essentially posting up for the basketball. That just left a lot of room and real estate for Buckholtz to tee one up from the right wing. Enderlin with Wall. Looking for a teammate. Finds one left-hand side to Michaela. Michaela driving kick action. Here goes Olsen. Olsen hard down the paint off the window. No, gets the ball back. Fresh 35. They don't want to need it. They want to shoot it. Three-pointer Chamberlain, no. Put back Maggio, yes! Maggio with 4 points here as the Enderlin Eagles are back within 2. Right-hand side and a traveling violation here on the Warbirds. Warbirds will have Bryn Williams into the game. 1:41 left to play here in the opening half. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 17, the Enderlin Eagles 15 here in our first of 4 games from the 78th Annual Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament on day number 2 here in Valley City. Froelich gets the steal. Now she has some real estate in front of her. It's a little 2-on-1. Froelich to the paint, bounce pass. Steinhaus gets tied up with, and the arrow will go all the way back now to the Enderlin Eagles. So Enderlin in this quarter with 5 points, 1 field goal. For the Warbirds, they have 5 points and 2 field goals, that being a 3-pointer. Still a 2-point margin, the same as it was going in to this second quarter. Enderlin with the basketball here, right-hand side with Karina Olsen. Dishes it out to Maggio. Maggio takes the ball screen here, looking for a teammate. Pick and pop action as Maggio plays that 2-man game just inside the 3-point line for a deep 2. Caitlin Maggio now with 6 of the 7 points for the Eagles here in this second quarter, and we're knotted at 13 apiece. Warbirds left-hand side. This will go to Williams. Williams swings it right wing with the basketball is Froelich. Froelich to the baseline here to Mendoza. Mendoza back to the right of the key. Williams to Froelich here on this 2-3 zone. Froelich crossing her way inside the paint. This one will be off the left iron and a board by Olsen. Karina Olsen in the front court here for the Enderlin Eagles. Olsen going hard off the window, unable to finish. Here goes Summer Steinhaus, other side. Warbirds have time with 15 seconds and counting in this opening half. Mendoza, left wing, this for the lead. Off the mark, rebound coming down to Chamberlain. Chamberlain looking for an outlet, finds Wall with 5. Finds another teammate with Olsen with 3. Olsen with 2. Throws it up, and that'll be short, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. After 1 half of play on our Bank North scoreboard, it's the Enderlin Eagles and the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds tied at 17.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
As we come back here on our halftime show, taking a look at the first half numbers. First, from a team perspective, the Warbirds 6 of 25 shooting from the floor so far here in the opening 16 minutes of play. 2 of 7 from 3 and 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. One for the Enderlin Eagles, shooting 5 of 15 from the floor. 2 of 5 from 3 and 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Currently +1 right now for the Warbirds in rebounds at 16 to 15. The Enderlin Eagles with 7 first half turnovers, while for the Warbirds they had 6 first half turnovers for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. For the Enderlin Eagles and Wyndmere-Lidgerwood in the individual stat line, the Eagles led by Caitlin Monjo with 6 points and 3 rebounds. From there, 4 points and 3 boards by Chamberlain. Also with 2 assists, 6 points for Mackenzie Wall with 5 rebounds, working on a double-double kind of performance here, and a point for Aspen Schlecht. Aspen playing with those 3 personal fouls. For the Warbirds, they're led by the 7 points here of Summer Steinhaus and 4 rebounds for Stummer. 5 points then for Emerson Johnson, who also is playing with some foul issues right now. She currently has 2. 2 points for Olivia Froelich. And then you have 3 points here for Taylor Buckholtz off the bench with a rebound. Again, the Warbirds led by the 7 of Steinhaus, while for the Enderlin Eagles led by the 6 of Caitlin Monjo and the 6 for Mackenzie Wall. Points in the paint +4 for the Warbirds at 7-3. Enderlin and Wyndmere-Lidgerwood here, as we've had 5 make that 3 times that we've been tied with 5 different lead changes in the opening half. That's a look at your first half numbers here. The Warbirds with 12 points in the first quarter, 5 points in the second. For the Enderlin Eagles, 10 points in the first quarter and 7 points in the second. We're back after this to preview what's still to come today from the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament here in Valley City.
Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in Lemoore and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in Lemoore or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we continue here on our halftime show from the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse, or the Bubble, as some call it here in Valley City. It is the Enderlin Eagles and the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds tied at 17. The winner of this game will play in the Consolation Championship upcoming tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. The loser will play for 7th at 3 o'clock. Our next game features the junior varsity team of Northern Cass going up against the Richland Colts. The varsity team of Northern Cass then will square off with the Valley City junior varsity roughly at 6. And then our nightcap will be the Raiders of Maple River against the Lobos of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. That'll be at 7:30. So that'll be a little bit later on here today in the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament. Yesterday, or make it on Tuesday again, 62-32 Northern Cass over Enderlin. Warbirds and Valley City Junior Varsity, the Highlanders won 55-51. You have Maple River with a 57-20-point win over Richland. Then the Lobos of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood defeated the Central Cass Junior Varsity team 45-33. On YourLiveEvent.com, coming up later tonight in Minnesota, a good Class A basketball game in boys hoops. Number 6, Ada Borup West goes up against number 2, Cass Lake Bena. That'll be again on YourLiveEvent.com roughly at 7:30. More against Aiken in girls basketball on the Minnesota side. And in North Dakota Class A girls basketball later today. Central Cass against the Broncos of Lisbon in Lisbon. That game roughly at 7:30 for an opening tip for Class A girls basketball. For more games throughout the week, go to our website again of YourLiveEvent.com, and also check out Your Live Event on our YouTube channel by just simply hitting subscribe. You can check out everything from our coaches shows to our senior spotlight, that and more, again, all on Your Live Event. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, second half action is next from Valley City here from the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
High school basketball here today. Chase Miller with you, and Joey Hughes for a quad. Well, not so much a triangular. We're also here in this one, as we got 4 games for you. Wrestling, we've already had a couple of good wrestling matches here on Your Live Event this season, and Emerson Johnson going right to the tin gives Summer Steinhaus the assist, and Emerson Johnson with the opening 2 points on our Bank North scoreboard here to begin game number 1 in this third quarter. Or game 5 overall of the tournament, and Johnson able to get a steal here for the Warbirds. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood in the front court with Olivia Froelich. Froelich left-hand side, Mendoza spins on the baseline. A runner from 10, back-to-back points for the Warbirds. A 4-0 run to start here for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood in the opening 35 seconds of quarter number 3. Both teams with all 5 timeouts remaining when and or if needed throughout this game. Enderlin right-hand side to Chamberlain, and then Chamberlain just threw it away. And a turnover, number 8 from the Enderlin Eagles. Well, we were talking about in the first half of play, trying to get some consistent scoring for both clubs. And right now the Warbirds, you get another bucket here. You can balloon this lead out. Instead, they get their 7th turnover. Ashman Schlecht works with it the other way. She'll have to be smart with those 3 personal fouls. Comes through, and then that's a traveling violation. Looking for that Euro step, and the player just cut her off, and we got a timeout on the floor. Our first of the game will break as well. 6:52 left in the third quarter.
Head to rjbroadcasting.com and get your free copy, the Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the winter sports guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
And check out that winter sports guide to hear from some of the area coaches and take a look at some of the lineups, whether it comes from hockey to basketball to wrestling, that and more. Again, simply scan that QR code or go to our website of RJ Broadcasting. You'll see it on the main page, that winter sports guide, to get you slated throughout the upcoming winter months. Mendoza here, the first time out taken by the Enderlin Eagles. The Warbirds with the rock with Emerson Johnson. Johnson double team comes, and we'll have a traveling violation, the 2nd turnover of the half here for the Warbirds. Enderlin has played about 7, the same for the Warbirds here, as neither team is going to go fairly too deep down the bench in terms of a platoon system of putting 4 or 5 girls in, giving them 2-3 minutes, and then another 4 or 5 girls come in, as we'll have another turnover here, this one being with Kayla Maggio. In this tournament, had 1 game go right down to the wire so far through 4. That was the Warbirds and the Valley City junior varsity team back on Tuesday in that 55-51 contest for Valley City JV. Dodson Rod with it. Now to Summer Steinhaus. Steinhaus reverse pivots to Froelich. Froelich bounce pass to Steinhaus here. Now to the right short corner. There's a double from Enderlin. To the top is Mendoza as they work it around the horn. Steinhaus finds Dodson Rod. Jumper from 15 feet is long, and a rebound coming down to Wall. Mackenzie Wall into the front court. Finds it to Maggio. Gives the ball back to the top. Aspen Schlecht, high arching 3. Got it to go. Aspen Schlecht with the triple. That's the 3rd three-pointer here for the Enderlin Eagles, who are back within 1. First field goal of the second half here for Enderlin as Froelich. Now the top. Finds Mendoza at the left wing. Free throw line extended. Mendoza to Steinhaus to the right-hand side. Bounce pass on the interior. Ripping it through. Nice finish for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood with Summer Steinhaus. She's got 9. The Warbirds with a 3-point advantage here to Wall. Wall to the right wing. This will go to Caitlin Maggio. Maggio back to Schlecht, who has to chase this one down before it goes out of bounds. Schlecht trying to get by Johnson with a pickpocket steal. Johnson then will have a traveling violation, so a turnover for the turnover, or was there a timeout here for Rylan Gutzmer? I think they're going to say that there was a timeout before the travel. We'll break as well here with 5:03 left to play in the third quarter.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
High school basketball here today from Valley City, 23-22. Neither team has held a 10-point advantage. Warbirds got on a little bit of a flurry there in the first quarter, but they've never been able to really get up by more than 2 possessions here on Enderlin. Enderlin has held the lead briefly at 2-0 and led by 1 for a moment in the second quarter. Left-hand side open, Froelich, left wing, 3, got it! Olivia Froelich with the triple here, in the Warbirds with their 4th field goal here of the quarter. That's their 3rd 3 of the contest, and the Warbirds lead it by 6. Aspen Schlecht with the basketball, weaving her way off the window, good for 2. Aspen Schlecht now with back-to-back field goals here for the Warbirds, who cut that deficit down to 4. Warbirds in the front court, finds Mendoza, left-hand side open on the interior, and there's going to be a foul. Mackenzie Wall will pick up her 3rd, team's 1st of the second half, and that's actually our 1st foul of the second half for either club. Warbirds slated to inbound this basketball. Mendoza corrals it, sees the double, gets out of it. Froelich looking for another 3-pointer off the back of the rim. No rebound, Schlecht. Aspen Schlecht looking to move this one in transition. Aspen fires a pass open. Right side 3 for Wall, off the iron, and a board coming down underneath to Johnson. Emerson Johnson crossing that VCSU emblem here with 2 seconds to spare before it's a 10-second violation. Mendoza left wing open, 3! Splash City! Valerie Mendoza with her 3rd 3-pointer of the tournament. Warbirds with their largest lead of the game here at 7 on our Bank North scoreboard. Aspen Schlecht here between the circles, man pressure defense. Guarded by Johnson. Little hesitation move. Schlecht gets fouled and nearly got the and one. Aspen 1 of 2 from the free throw line here today. That foul will be on Emerson Johnson, her 3rd, team's 1st of the 3rd quarter for the Warbirds. Enderlin 5 of 11 here from the free throw line as a team. Free throw opportunity is up and good. Substitution for Penelope Spain for Enderlin, while Taylor Buckholtz, the 5'6 senior forward, will check in here for the Warbirds. Buckholtz with a made 3-pointer earlier today. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Schlecht is good, and Aspen now starting to find her rhythm with 8 points. She has 7 in this 3rd quarter alone. Left-hand side, Johnson working for it to Dotson-Rod, finds Mendoza. Mendoza collects her feet. This from the college range 3. No, ball gets tipped out to Aspen Schlecht. A bucket here to make it a 1-possession game. Aspen finds a teammate, open left-hand side. Olsen shooting off the mark. A rebound to Buckholtz. Buckholtz will handle this one into the backcourt as the Warbirds will see this. Here at the left-hand side, Olivia Froelich. Froelich left wing to Emerson Johnson. Johnson takes that ball screen left to right inside the paint. Olivia Froelich will shoot a 3-pointer, no. Rebound, put back, almost got it to go. Dotson-Rod will go to line to shoot 2. The foul will come across here on Spain, her 1st, and the team's 2nd. Free throw opportunity is up, and it's good. Second one upcoming here for Dotson-Rod as the Warbirds now 4 of 5 from the stripe. Second one is off the front iron. Good box out here for Michaela Wall as it's still a 2-possession game. Wall into the front court here. Leaves it left-hand side to her sister Mackenzie. Mackenzie fires a pass to Schlecht. Schlecht trying to get by Mendoza with the reverse scoop. Can't get it to go. Schlecht trying to get the rebound, eventually won by Froelich. Froelich in the front court lost her positioning. Mendoza was there to corral it. Mendoza going right to the tin, off the window for 2. Valerie Mendoza now with 7 in the quarter, and the Warbirds have their largest lead of the game at 8. Left-hand side, Aspen Schlecht. Schlecht bounce pass on the interior, Spain, and there's going to be a foul. Dotson-Rod will pick up her 3rd as Penelope will go to the free throw line. So now for the Warbirds, you have 3 with Johnson, 3 with Dotson-Rod, 2 here with Olivia Froelich. Enderlin to the stripe to shoot 2. Free throw attempt is up and off the front iron. Free throw attempt number 2 here is up and good. So Penelope Spain goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and the Eagles are back within 7 on our Bank North scoreboard. Warbirds right-hand side to Dotson Rod. Here goes Mendoza, 3, and she buries it. How do you do for Valerie Mendoza? She's got 10 in the quarter, her second 3 as well, in the Warbirds' first double-digit lead of the contest. Aspen Schleck calls out the offense. Left-hand side with it goes Wall. Michaela, nice pass in the interior to Spain. Can't get it to go. Rebound, and will be out of bounds on the way for Dotson Rod. It will be Enderlin Eagle basketball. So Steinhaus will check in as Dotson Rod checks out here. The Warbirds in this quarter so far with 18 points compared to Enderlin's 8. Around the horn, it goes to Aspen Schleck. Left wing 3 coming. No rebound, though, for Spain. Gives it back to Aspen. Aspen uses up that dribble. Ball gets tapped out of bounds, and will stay with the Enderlin Eagles. So a great-looking quarter here for the Warbirds again as they put more points up here in the quarter than what they did in the first half combined. Checking back in will be Caitlin Maggio. Now, if you're the Enderlin Eagles, don't want this game to slip away from you too much here with the last 1 minute and 19 seconds of the third quarter. Keep it at 10 or under. This would help. A wide open layup. Good for 2 for Olsen. Olsen with her first field goal of the game. Mendoza right-hand side as this will go to Williams. Williams at the right wing free throw line extended now to Mendoza to the top of the key to Buchholz, and we'll have a legal screen upcoming. That's the illegal screen will be on Emerson Johnson, and that's going to be her 4th. So what does Rylan Gutzmer do here? Well, Emerson will check out, and now it'll be Callie Frecking to check into the contest. So for Enderlin, as we mentioned, down by 10. You get a bucket, a couple free throws to make it a 2-possession game here before the fourth quarter. That would be nice, and a big piece on the chessboard, and Emerson Johnson on the bench here for the Warbirds with those 4 fouls. Penelope Spain double, leaves it Maggio. This a deep 2-pointer off the rim, no. Ball gets tapped out right to an Eagle for 2. Karina Olsen, right place, right time. Back-to-back field goals here for the Eagles. Back within 6, Frecking at the left wing. Steinhaus on the interior, spin, shoot, no. Good flex cut, though, by Steinhaus. Just ain't able to finish on the spin as Olsen makes her way down the paint. Left of the key, 3 for the Eagles. Shot no by Chamberlain. Rebound won by Mendoza. Mendoza here for the Warbirds between the circles. Open left-hand side as Bryn Williams. 3, got it to go. Bryn Williams with the 4th 3-pointer here for the Warbirds in the quarter. Half-court shot will not happen, and that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. For the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds, a 19-point quarter as they lead it by 9 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere.
Wyndmere Auto, not just your auto parts service and repair shop, but your locally owned hardware store and so much more. Wyndmere Auto is your fast ag sprayer dealer with new in-stock sprayers. Also on hand, 3,000 to 5,000 gallon storage tanks. For the largest inventory of Alto's lawnmowers, Wyndmere Auto is where it's at. Enjoy the convenience of zero-turn radius mowing with enhanced durability and stability. Wyndmere Auto is now hiring a truck mechanic. For more details, give them a call at 701-439-2259.
As we come back here on our Bank North scoreboard, the Warbirds with the advantage. Good shooting in the third quarter here for the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds. 15 make it now 14 of 38 from the floor, but as we mentioned, 21 points in the third. The Enderlin Eagles shooting 9 of 26 so far here. In the second half, the Warbirds 8 of 13 from the floor and 4 of 7 from beyond the arc, while for the Enderlin Eagles, 4 of 11 in the third quarter, 1 of 5 from the land of 3. 8 points led by Aspen Schleck. The Warbirds led by the 10 of Valerie Mendoza and the 9 of Summer Steinhaus so far here for the Warbirds. Right-hand side goes Wall. Enderlin with Wall throws it up off the side of the backboard, and Summer Steinhaus collects the rebound. Good board by Steinhaus. She will have her first rebound of the second half. She has 5. Right-hand side, this will go to Michaela Wall. Back to top to Mendoza. Valerie looking for a ball screen, takes it, bounce pass Frecking. Leaves it to Williams. Mendoza takes the bounce pass to Buchholz around the horn to Steinhaus. Summer throws it up off the mark, no rebound. Gets tipped out and into the hands of the Enderlin Eagles here with Mackenzie Wall. Wall in transition. Frecking does a good job to get back well defensively, but then throws it away. You can maybe circle that Bryn Williams three-pointer as maybe our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the game. Enderlin getting back within 6. You get a 3 right before the quarter to stretch out a little separation here. Aspen Schleck got a nice little shot into the paint. Aspen in double digits now with 10. Got a lot of defenders around her, but able to finish. Warbirds, Mendoza. Mendoza to Steinhaus here to Buchholz. Buchholz steps into a three-pointer off the front iron. This will go out of play and towards the Enderlin Eagles. Still to come on our post-game show, we'll get to our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the contest, our Enbridge Energy play of the match. That and more still to come here later today in between contests, and then game number 2 between the Richland Colts and the Jags Northern Cass junior varsity team to come. Aspen Schlecht in the front court here takes a ball screen, looking for the roll. Nothing there. Left-hand side as this will go to Maggio. Maggio to Olsen. Olsen at the free throw line to Wall. Open three-pointer right wing off the front iron. Ball gets tapped out. With it is Olsen. Karina looking for a teammate. Right pocket 3 would help. Schlecht got it to go. Aspen Schlecht now with a baker's dozen. Her second 3 of the game, and the Eagles are back within 2 possessions. Bryn Williams interior, there's going to be a foul. Chamberlain will pick up her first, team's first of the fourth quarter, again with Emerson Johnson having those 4 fouls here for the Warbirds. When does Rylan Gutzmer bring her back into the game? Probably looking around that 4-minute mark or so if the Warbirds still are out in front. Mendoza on the inbounds, leaves it. Here goes Williams. Williams shot up from the baseline is no good. Backside board goes towards the Enderlin Eagles. Karina Olsen wants to run in transition, finds Maggio. Maggio gives it to Olsen. Olsen hard down the paint, throws one up off the mark, no rebound. 1. Aspen Schlechter on the horn to Wall. Extra fine goes Maggio. Aspen open, takes a couple hard dribbles, 12-footer off the heel of the rim. Rebound to Valerie Mendoza underneath. Then we have a reach-in foul. Foul will go on the Enderlin Eagles here, and Karina Olsen, her second, team's second. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining here. Next jump ball favors the Warbirds. High school girls basketball today here on YourLiveEvent.com. The Warbirds and the Enderlin Eagles in a tight one. Warbirds a 10-point lead. That's been the largest. Jumper off the backboard, no good by Dotson-Rod. Rebound coming down to Enderlin. Eagles with a chance to make it a 1-possession deficit with a bucket. Aspen Schlecht wants to make it a 1-point game. Shot, no. Ball gets deflected out of bounds, or not inbounds, nearly out of bounds, as Bryn Williams saves it. Valerie Mendoza into the front court here, guarded by Schlecht with those 3 personal fouls, and we'll have a blocking foul here underneath with Mackenzie Wall. Mackenzie Wall will pick up her 4th. That'll be the team's 3rd. Phil French not too happy about that one as he takes a look at Kirk Olsen here, as Eric Peterson and Lance Lukes also are officiating crew. 2-3 zone on the interior. There's going to be a reach and foul on Chamberlain, her second. That's the last one that the Eagles had to give before it's going to be double bonus from here on out. Warbirds to the free throw line with Bryn Williams. After the inbounds, the Warbirds again will be going to the free throw line on the next foul committed by Enderlin. Dotson Rod steps, finds Williams. Right wing three is short. Schlecht with the defensive board. Aspen looks up the floor. Froelich trying to zigzag around the guard on the half court. Enderlin with Wall with the ball screen here, looking on the interior. Ball gets tipped. Good help side defense by Mendoza. It's still loose underneath, and the tie-up, the arrow will go towards the Warbirds. 19-12 in the third quarter, and Ryland Gutzmer wants a timeout here with 4:33 left to play in the contest. We'll break with them. The Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds with the ball when we return here on your live event.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Lamore Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickings section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. Lamore Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services Lamore Hardware offers, go online to lamorehardware.com.
On our Bank North scoreboard, 34 points for the Enderlin Eagles, 38 points for the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds. At Bank North, member FDIC, an equal housing lender, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve, including a branch in Enderlin. 4:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Third timeout taken of the game, the second one by the Warbirds. Ryland Gutzmer will have 3 remaining. Here's a partially blocked shot. It's still loose. Wall trying to come up with it. Then we have a tie-up with her and Johnson. The arrow goes towards the Enderlin Eagles. 38-29. Well, this feels very reminiscent like the second quarter if you're a Warbird fan, where you just saw 5 points come across. So far, they have yet to score in this fourth quarter, and give credit to where credit's due for Enderlin. Playing some pretty stingy defense in their own right. The Eagles, though, now need some buckets. This would help. A three-pointer by Schlecht off the mark. Rebound on the way for Valerie Mendoza. She's had herself a nice contest, and particularly second half, where she scored 10 points all in quarter number 3. Mendoza, right-hand side, hands it off here to Summer. Steinhaus on the interior. Power dribble to Emerson Johnson for 2. Emerson Johnson with 11 to lead the floor for the Warbirds. Now got a little separation between themselves here in Enderlin. Eagles right-hand side with Karina Olsen. Back to the top. Open on the way, shooting. Three-pointer by Chamberlain is off the mark. Froelich with the board. Froelich up the far sideline here. This pass is almost intercepted. As Froelich gets the ball right back. You can see a couple of the Warbird fans putting their hands on their head for a moment, thinking Enderlin was going to get a steal the other way. Bounce pass, this will go Johnson. Johnson throws it up, can't get it to go, and a rebound here for Enderlin. Eagles now will need to get something in the bucket in their own right. All 5 points in this quarter scored by the one who has the ball in Schlecht. Schlecht takes a couple hard dribbles down the paint, left-handed runner, no. Ball goes out of play, last touch here by the Enderlin Eagles. And a timeout for Coach Phil French. 2:53 left in the fourth quarter. We'll see up with the Enderlin Eagles can drop after the timeout, and the same for the Warbirds when we return here in Valley City.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
This one becoming a little bit more of a nail-biter as it's gone along. Largest lead of the game for the Warbirds at +10, but the Enderlin Eagles have held a particular lead at one or two times early on the first quarter in the second, but they haven't led in the second half here for the Enderlin Eagles. So both teams at 3 timeouts remaining, full court pressure defense. Northern Cass and the Richland Colts to come after this. Warbirds able to break the press. Now they set it up with Froelich. Right-hand side goes Mendoza. Got another foul here for the Enderlin Eagles. Will put the Warbirds into the double bonus. Johnson skips at Mendoza. Mendoza guarded to the top of the key to Froelich. Froelich with 9 seconds. Ball out of bounds, and this will get tipped. Last touch off a wall for the Warbirds here, taking some precious seconds off the clock. But for Enderlin, find a way to make it sticky to not get inside the paint. Froelich to Mendoza on the interior. There's the paint touch to Steinhaus. Oh, what a spin and score. You couldn't have drawn up any better if you're the Warbirds. You take 34 seconds off the clock, and Steinhaus does a great move to finish for 2, and more importantly, it's a 3-possession game. Schlecht now at the 2-minute mark takes a ball screen here. Gets right to the paint, foul, and Aspen almost got the end one. So Aspen will go to the free throw line. Foul comes across on Olivia, her third, team's first of the quarter. 2 shots upcoming here for Aspen. Schlecht needs both of them to make it a 2-possession contest. Schlecht so far today now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Free throw attempt number 2 is good. With a game-high 15 points for the Enderlin Eagles. Nearly, and it was nearly a steal in the backcourt for Mackenzie Wallace. She will foul out. Mendoza will go to the free throw line the other way to shoot the double bonus. And coming in will be Caitlin Maggio. So Mackenzie Wall will finish with 6 points. She had 5 rebounds in the first half as well, with 2 threes. And from here on out, again, it will be double bonus for the Warbirds. So Valerie Mendoza, 3 of 4 so far in the tournament, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And if you go back from last season, this would maybe be a spot where it'd be the single bonus. But this year, again, it's double bonus once you get to 5 in the quarter. Mendoza, free throw up and good. Warbirds as a team, 5 of 7 now from the free throw line. More importantly, they get it to a 3-possession game. Second one by Valerie is up and in as well. She's got 12. Steinhaus with 13. You got Mendoza with 12. 7 then by Emerson Johnson makes up the majority of the scoring for the Warbirds, and the Enderlin Eagles throw this one out of bounds. Maggio was looking for the back cut there to Aspen Schlecht in a full court pressure defense here now for the Enderlin Eagles, trying to chase the game a little bit. See if they can get a steal. Full court pass on the home run. Ends up with Steinhaus inside. Steinhaus takes the dribble to collect herself. Throws it up, no good. Rebound here for Enderlin. So they get a quick steal and a chance with the ball. And with Coach French having 3 timeouts, still a load of time left if you can get some shots to go like this. Schlecht, miss, rebound, back to Aspen here around the horn to Olsen. Olsen takes a ball screen, step through, finds it. Chamberlain jumper, got it to go. Chamberlain now with 6. Full court pressure defense will continue. Emerson Johnson up the near sideline here to Froelich. Froelich will take it out and now force Enderlin either to foul or see if you can get an open bucket somewhere. Johnson. Bounce pass across the way to Steinhaus, throws it in for 2. Summer Steinhaus now with 15 points here for the Warbirds. That could be an early dagger with under 60 seconds to play. Schlecht to Chamberlain. Now to Olsen, right wing three, high arching triple, no. Rebound to Mendoza. Mendoza with a good board, and all the Warbirds need to do now, hang on to the ball, move some clock around here, and they will go to 2-2 on the season. Get to that Consolation Championship tomorrow afternoon. Enderlin, see if they commit a foul to try to keep this game alive. It won't matter as Johnson throws one up. Chamberlain will pick up her third, and it will be 2 shots upcoming here for Emerson Johnson. So Johnson will go to the free throw line. 5 points in the first half. And here in the second half with 2, but again, playing with those 4 personal fouls. Warbirds lost by 4 on Tuesday, trying to finish the Enderlin Eagles off here today and get to 2-2 on the season. Enderlin with a good fight, got a little bit better result than maybe what they wanted in terms of some of the execution at different particular times of this game for head coach Phil French. It'll still more than likely end up in a loss right now for the Enderlin Eagles. Chance to regroup in 24 hours from now, see if they can pick up their first win of the season in that 7th-place game from an Enderlin perspective. Warbirds with it, right-hand side to Mendoza. Mendoza double team comes down to Johnson. Warbirds looking to pick up the victory here with Emerson Johnson to the left-hand side to Steinhaus, and this one will do it on our Bank North scoreboard for the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds, able to pick up the victory here as both teams scored 9 points in the quarter. A final 47-38. Warbirds with the victory. They will play for 5th place upcoming tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. This 7th-place game will feature the Enderlin Eagles. We're back after this with our abbreviated post-match show here on your live event.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in Lemoore and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in Lemoore or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
Well, join us now here on our post-match show, one of our Enbridge Energy players of the game, and that again is for the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds. That is Summer Steinhaus, as we just got handed the final stat line here. Summer takes a look at it as well with 13 points and 5 rebounds and 3 assists in the game for Summer. Summer, congratulations on the win. What was working for you there to kind of close out the Eagles in that 4th quarter?
Well, when they mismatched us, we had taller girls in the inside like Emerson, so we used that to our advantage and we scored a lot on the inside and we created a lot of space. I feel like that worked.
Yeah, 21 points in the paint for you today here in this particular one. Summer, what was something that was working between Emerson Johnson and yourself there in the 4th quarter? I know Emerson had a couple of fouls that she had to kind of work her way through, but she found you on a nice bounce pass there on the right baseline when Enderlin was chasing the game. What's it like playing with Emerson a little bit on the floor for you here, Summer?
Well, I've been playing with her for a very long time, so, it's nice. I feel like we just work really well together. We know, when we're cutting and stuff, it just flows really easily with us, too, I feel.
Able to pick up a win here. You're trying to get 2 wins in 4 days, essentially here, similar to a district tournament, if you will, a little bit later on, trying to advance to that regional almost a little bit, Summer. But what do you hope to take from this game tomorrow in that Consolation Championship and try to get back-to-back wins here to close out the tournament?
Well, I feel like defense is a very big thing, so I hope we improve on that. I know our coach Gutzmer, he emphasizes it a lot. He really pushes it on us that to win a game, you have to play really good defense before you can score. So
yeah, and someone who did score in the 3rd quarter, Valerie Mendoza with 10 points. Talk about her ability to put the ball in the hoop in bunches in a really quick opportunity. What's that like for you as a teammate?
I love playing with her. She's a really good shooter. Every time she shoots it, I know it's going to go in. I have 100% confidence every single time I pass it to her.
Summer, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck tomorrow in the Consolation Championship.
Thank you.
We'll continue on our post-game show after this.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Back here on yourliveevent.com as we get to our, again, Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We just heard from her moments ago, Summer Steinhaus here for the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds, as she was able to have a very productive game. One of 3 Warbirds in double digits, 13 points on 5 of 11 shooting from the floor. She was able to get 5 rebounds and 3 assists as well. Summer Steinhaus is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes Enbridge Energy for life. Go to enbridge.com for career opportunities. Summer Steinhaus again for the Warbirds. The 5'8" junior forward is our Player of the Game. And our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest is the 3-pointer by Bryn Williams back to close out the third quarter. The 5'4" junior guard had her only points in the quarter, but Enderlin cut it from a 10-point deficit down to 6. And if Bryn Williams doesn't make that 3, it maybe turns out a little differently in the fourth, but that got him back on the right track to close out the third. Bryn Williams' third quarter 3 is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play the contest with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planting updates, information, questions, and more, contact Arctic Enterprises in, again, Hillsborough and Drayton. Go to planterdoc.com. That, again, is planterdoc.com. As the Warbirds finish this contest with 13 points again with Summer Steinhaus. He had 12 points with Valerie Mendoza, 7 rebounds, 10 points for Emerson Johnson, and 2 boards as well. 3 points then for Buckholtz, 3 points for Williams, a point for Sam Dotson-Rod and 2 boards, and Olivia Froelich with 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. The Enderlin Eagles led by Aspen Schleck with 15 points, 4 rebounds. 6 then by Chamberlain with 4 boards. 6 by Maja with 3 rebounds. And 6 by Mackenzie Wall with 7 boards as well. 4 points, 6 rebounds for Karina Olson, and Penelope Spain with a point and 2 boards. The Enderlin Eagles will play for 7th place upcoming tomorrow at 3, while for the Warbirds, they will play for the Consolation Championship roughly at 4:30. That does it for our first of 4 broadcasts. Make sure you join us in about 15 minutes for the tip of our next game between the Richland Colts and the Northern Cass Junior Varsity team here on your live event.